We found this guy called Coach Amblitz on TikTok. He came up on my feed the other day with this video. I'd call it a banger, but it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But it got plenty of views, unfortunately plenty of likes. So I just thought we'd watch it because it's some of the worst takes I think I've ever seen ever. Let's just take a look and see what he's got to say.
We've all seen this image circulating of Andrew Tate over the past few days. Andrew Tate isn't the problem.
He's not the problem, he's a problem. He exacerbates the problem. He makes it far worse.
What the problem is there's a lot of young men at the moment who don't know who they are, who don't know how to hold themselves in relationships, who are in their own lives because they're so depressed and upset. But a lot of you sharing these types of posts are so consumed within your own world.
And this is where it starts to go a bit off topic, right? So what he's brought up there is an issue, and I believe Andrew makes that worse.
So fixated on your own reality that you don't see what's going on in the world.
That's just not true. If you don't like Andrew Tate, it's not because you don't see what's going on in the world, it's because you do and you hate it. If I just saw what was going on in my little world, Andrew Tate wouldn't be relevant.
Disregarded and invisible a lot of the time, which leads to them feeling upset and depressed and taking their own lives. You need to wake up and smell the roses. You're so consumed with reality TV, Love Island, living up to other people's...
Where has this come from? It's not like you either like Andrew Tate or like Love Island. Where's the link?
People's expectations. You go out, you know, getting a perfect image for Instagram.
I don't understand. So Andrew Tate's not an issue because people care about how their Instagram photos look. What is he on?
Before you even enjoyed your night, making sure that you tag all of your friends so you can all share it to your story. Do you know what? That's the problem.
I mean, what's wrong with tagging your friends in a social media post? It's social media. Social is like, it's meant to be with your friends just because you don't have any to tag. It's not the same thing, bro. It's not what you think it is, mate.
That's the problem right there. It's not Andrew Tate. It's the fact that
it
you
is
live in a fucking fantasy world. It's the fact that
what
in a world where you think your image is more important than the value you bring.
I mean, Andrew Tate's the guy that says, "What colour's your Bugatti?" He's the one obsessed with images, isn't he not? He's the one talking about how much money he has all the time, trying to teach you to become rich. That's not about being a better person. That's not about bringing value to the world. That's about having things. It's just so hypocritical. It's embarrassing. Bro, come on. Come on, man. You're too old for this.
So here's my proposition.
Oh,
how about we
hell.
ban reality TV?
Yeah, that's the fix.
How about we ban phones on nights out so you can actually...
Yeah, so the girl you Andrew Tate fans can go and rape can't get any help.
Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up bitch, sex.
If she's got no phone, what's she gonna do? Yes, mate. Yeah, good idea. Now look, do I actually think this guy and his mates want to do that so they can target women? No. But is it the worst idea I've ever heard in the history of ideas? I think it might be.
Actually enjoy your fucking night without having to get the perfect image for Instagram just to live up.
It's not getting the perfect image for Instagram that ruins nights out, bro. It's you and your creepy fucking mates not leaving people alone.
Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up bitch, sex.
You're the reason nights out aren't fun, bro, not Instagram. I don't think this guy's got a partner. The vibes are very much in favour of him not.
Biggest mistake I made in those relationships when I got my heart broken was that I'd put everything into these girls. So it was during lockdown and I wasn't working. I was living by myself.
Get a fucking job then.
So it was very easy for me to then
it's not that easy.
throw everything into the relationship with the girl. And when it come to an end...
Yeah, obviously that's an issue, right? If you've got nothing going on in your life other than a relationship, then you're just not living a healthy life. And it's not healthy for anyone involved. You can't sit there and seriously say the key for a relationship is not caring. You're supposed to get your heart broken when a relationship ends. That's supposed to be what happens. You're supposed to care. You can't just go around not caring. You can't just plan for every relationship you ever have to end. That's why none of them fucking work.
Well, obviously it was a no-brainer. I was going to be upset because I hadn't focused on my mission.
What do you mean focused on your mission? Your mission to what, bro?
I hadn't focused on my mission, hadn't focused on my purpose. So
what purpose, bro? He's like a life coach for men, right? I clicked on in the link in his bio. It's this. Look at this. And try and take it in, right? Ryan's Coaching Club, game plan call. During this free game plan call, we will discuss your relationship goals and what is getting in the way of you becoming the man you want to be. You will then have the option to join my one-to-one coaching program in which we help you find your ideal romantic partner and work on your lifestyle to become a strong and confident man. That's how it is.
I was going to be upset, but
Probably one of the biggest issues that guys have where they think that the more full on you are, the more she'll love you, because the way a girl loves and the way a man loves, I think, is quite different, where she'll be very affectionate and touchy, from my experience.
Yeah, men in relationship aren't affectionate and touchy. What the fuck kind of take is this? Oh my
And she'll want
god.
that validation. Whereas, like, if you were to reciprocate the same way that she gives you love, I think, like you say, you'll come across as too fallen and too needy. Like, my relationships have never thrived more when I cared less about that girl in the.
What is he talking about? If you had a girlfriend, you would not post TikToks like these. I mean, if you wanted a girlfriend, you wouldn't post TikTok like these. I don't know what. I don't understand. My best relationship are when I couldn't have cared less about the girl. What are you talking about? They're the ones when they ended, you weren't hurt by it. That was not a better relationship. If you're not upset when it ends, it's not a good relationship, is it, bro? The point of a relationship is to be together. So if you're not together and you're not sad, why were you fucking there in the first place?
The nicest people, the biggest cunts of them all.
All right.
You know exactly the type of people I'm on about.
I don't. I
Type of
genuinely
people that
don't.
are nice to your face, smile and laugh at everything you say. But then as soon as your back's turned, then they're bitching about you to your friends, saying how weird you are and how strange you are.
My brother, it is because you are weird. Your views are strange. This man wasn't loved by his mother, and it shows fatherless behaviour, honestly.
Surround yourself with people who give you the hard truth. It will tell you if they don't agree with something that you said. It will be
Okay, bro, all of what you say is bullshit. You're a weird guy. Please change.
surrounded by a lot of weak men at the moment. Masculinity is in a state of pure crisis.
Because of men like Andrew Tate telling you need Bugattis to be a man.
Young men out there who value materialistic things before anything else.
When I commented on one of his TikToks saying it was a bad take, do you know what his reply was? What colour is your Bugatti? His issue is men are obsessed with materialistic things. See, as if he fucking has one as well. Like, come on. What colour's your Bugatti? What are you talking about, mate?
Who would rather spend £300 on a fucking t-shirt than helping out their family who's supporting them financially all their life. Men who would ditch their fucking
who does
boys
that?
for a girl.
Where the fuck did that come from? This man's trying to be a life coach. Like, he charges people. What the fuck?
Men who would rather share some celebrity's random Instagram post than actually help out a friend who started their own business.
What is he talking about?
They don't want to do that because they're not men. They have no respect and honour. They sometimes get called misogynistic.
That's because you are. If everyone often calls you misogynistic, maybe you should consider you're misogynistic.
I'm far from it. Tell you what I am.
No, you're not.
Respectful. And I know
Are
there's
you?
good men out there. And you're probably one of them who's watching this who actually has respect and
Uh-oh.
know what it takes
Oh,
to be
no.
a fucking good man. Boys, we need to become great.
Well, I feel like I do know what it takes, but it's none of the bollocks this man's come out with ever in his life.
A lot of girls don't really care to wear a condom. Not like when you're in the moment and you're just getting down to
I've never heard of that being a thing. Maybe it is, but
it. You might be a little bit drunk. You're like, oh, I'll just put it in.
Of questionable girls that I've slept with, where it's like, you could baby trap me here, and then what am I going to do?
you could baby trap me. Just put the fucking condom on, bro. It's your dick. What do you mean?
And I've seen multiple guys get baby trapped. And
I've seen multiple guys get baby trapped. What they keep doing is having unprotected sex with women and then wondering why they get them pregnant. And then when they can't force that woman to get an abortion, they get really angry. Like, bro, just fucking get over yourself, man.
that's it. Like, you don't get to say she's going to have the child and then
Yeah.
you just got to live with
Yeah,
it.
you don't get to say dickhead.
Massive load of dickheads in person.
Well, to be fair, all men are dickheads.
Yeah.
Can I just say that? Because I
Yeah.
actually don't know anyone that's that nice who's a man.
Yeah.
On these men, dickheads. September the 11th, 2001.
What the fuck? What kind of turn have we taken? All men are dickheads. Oh yeah, 9/11. Heard of that?
Terrorist attack.
A terrorist attack, by the way, carried out by men. So I'm not quite sure where the correlation is. I mean, it's not relevant at all, but if we're gonna use that, men carried out the attack, you
And the
loser.
amount of 60 men died building the Twin Towers.
60 men died building the Twin Towers, and that means men aren't dickheads. Who wanted them to build the fucking Twin Towers, right? Which men was so obsessed with building skyscrapers that they just completely disregarded human safety involved? That was men, genius.
Boys, you're in a much better position when it comes to dating than you think you are.
Thank you very much,
90%
mate.
of men out there stimp over women. It's just the reality of life. A lot of men
It's just a fact, mate. It's just a fact. Cool thing about these facts is I can just make them up whenever I want to make whatever point I want, you know?
speak to girls in the way that keeps their attraction, in a way that makes them want to pursue it into a relationship. So they ruin it for themselves. So if you put yourself into the top 10% of men who actually know how to
This top 10% of men that he's just pulled out of his ass that don't exist.
to women who know how to keep their attraction for the long term, you're in a fantastic position because there's only so many women to go around. There's a lot of
3.5 billion of them, by the way. Some of which will be underage, so be careful. But still, billions of women.
men who don't know how to keep them interested. So you can have a really good selection.
You're single, bro. You are one of the 90% of men that it doesn't exist. But if it did exist, you'd be in that group.
She
This is
needs
not
to
good.
know you have options. Yeah, he's a great.
Because the key to a long and successful relationship is when men have other women. Earlier, I watched a video of his talking about how women aren't allowed men best friends because they're just other options. And now he says men have to have options to have a successful relationship.
Yeah, he's a great guy, but he's a bit too full on. It's going to scare her.
So have a life is the advice here. Well, thank you for this eye-opening experience.
And she won't tell you this, of course. But a girl needs to know that you have other options all the time.
No, a girl doesn't want to think that. A girl does not want to think that you could just leave her any moment. It is not a trusting thing, a place to be, is it?
Even when you're married, she needs to know you're an in-demand man. She
Even when you're married, she has to think that other women are chasing you. When she has to think that when you're not there, another woman is. Because otherwise, how else can she, fancy you? Bro, get a fucking life. This is not men's help. These TikToks are not men's help. They're not helping anyone other than him scam lonely men into paying him money to pretend to actually help them. None of this help. None of his takes actually work in the real world. Okay? I feel like it's really important to get that across. Once you start getting outside more and meeting more people, you will realize this man talks absolute and utter bollocks.